What up, dog?
What's the deal?
First of the party, man. Y'all know
What's
what it is, man. Hey, this is an 18 and over sports podcast show because of explicit content. With that being said, let's get to this shit, nigga. Let's do it.
Let's pop this shit. Let's pop our shit.
First thing we got to talk about is the NBA.
Let's get it.
First
Playoff
round
time,
projections,
baby.
man. First round projections. How we rocking?
Hey, man, this is one first round matchup that I hope to see, man. I said it on the betting show, me and Big Facts, bro. I hope to see the Nets and the Knicks in the first round.
A battle for the Empire State, huh?
Yeah, the reason why I say that shit, bro, is because what better way to introduce the Nets to the world? I mean, the Knicks to the world. You know what I'm saying? You got new fans that, you know, the Knicks always been big, you know, to the basketball traditionalists, but it's a lot of people that really ain't hit to the Knicks, especially they've been weak the last few years. So Julius Randle quickly, you know, Derrick Rose resurgence, it's a good story. And everybody gonna be rooting for them to go up to beat the Nets. So it's a good, feel good story, and it keeps them on everybody's mind with a good first round matchup against the Nets. So I would like to see them go against each other and then in the offseason build, you know, to be a contender in the East next year. So I'd love to see that in the first.
I'm a Knicks fan. I definitely don't want to see them that early.
Yeah,
I don't want to see the Nets that early. I want to at least get a playoff series win, and we ain't equipped to do that against the Brooklyn Nets right now at this time. So, but the first, I do want to see. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I could have it my way, you know, disregarding the schedule, give me Washington versus the top seed. I just want to see what happened. A healthy Bradley Beal, a healthy Russell Westbrook, Mr. Triple Double, King Triple Double. Okay, Rui, what is that small forward from Japan? He's hot right now. Hachimura hot right now
from Gonzaga.
Come on, man. You take them. They kind of rolling right now. They
got a fucked up haircut though, man. Look, he got a fucked up haircut though, man. Like these NBA dudes, bro. Like these motherfuckers, bro. Like we know y'all got a lot of money, bro, but y'all just be doing some fuck shit with y'all heads, y'all outfits, bro. Y'all think y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do, and you can't, bro. Like that flat ass hair, bro. Come on, stop, KD, bro. You make too much motherfucking money to be at a cherry pet here, bro. Come on, man.
Tripping with this.
She's scared, bro.
All right. What about the West though? That's the East. So we got to talk about the West. What's your first round projection over there? Who would you want to see? If you could have it your way, who you want to see?
Ooh. I would love to see Golden State. I think an upset, early upset, could be Golden State and Phoenix.
You think Golden State will beat Phoenix?
I think Golden State could probably get Phoenix in the first round.
That's rough.
You know why I say that is because championship, you know what I'm saying, experience. You know what I'm saying? Them still young kids. Steph and them used to beating up on Chris Paul. I'm kind of in your shit mentally, you know what I'm saying? Now, like you seen last night with Wiggins with 38, he's starting to come along. Oubre got a little revenge, you know what I'm saying? Phoenix, y'all traded me last year. We was in the bubble last year going to fuck in. We was going nuts.
Right.
I think that would be a good storyline. The rivalry between Paul and two good point guards, Paul and Curry. The rivalry between Paul and Curry all the way back to the Clippers to Houston. And then, you know, Draymond still sprinkled in there. You know what I'm saying? That's where you get Draymond and, you know, the young boy Ayton. You know what I'm saying? See if Draymond can hold his own. He got his homeboy that he used to playing in the foxhole with Kevon Looney. I think the Warriors and Suns would be a good-ass 7 games. Could be a good 7-game series. You know what I'm saying? Where you can see the experienced team and Steph Curry and them come through, pull through. Other than that,
the matchup that I want to see is Memphis versus Portland, first round. And that's not possible if you're looking at the standings. But if I could have it my way, you take an up-and-coming point guard like Ja Morant, who I'm big on. Everybody know I'm high on. I want to see good guard battles. I'm biased to the guards. I want to see good guard play. And then it's high. when you're talking about Dame, and then you got an up-and-comer guy who not afraid of anybody, who hungry like Ja Morant. I think them two going at it it'll be a surprise for some people, but for me, it'll be a treat. I could see both of them guys going for 30 plus each game. I'd love to see that, man. There'll be a lot of fireworks in that game.
Looking at how the standing set up right now, the team I see falling out and going into the play-in is the Trailblazers. I see the Trailblazers probably going on a little streak here and losing these last games this week, like losing the rest out. They got Phoenix and they got Denver remaining on the schedule, and tonight they got Utah. Now Utah ain't got Donovan Mitchell or Conley, but I think the Blazers have been losing all year to the elite teams. Just been losing to them. They've been beating up on the bad teams, but they've been losing to the elite teams. They already said they firing Terry Stotts, so they free fall. They are the type of teams you want to see in the play-in. Teams like with names, but guys that can just score a lot of points up and down. That's Dame, that's Steph, Ja, and then the Spurs. I see the Lakers falling out of that play-in because it's not good business for the NBA to have the Lakers in the play-in.
I want to see the Lakers in the play-in so bad.
I understand.
Oh my God.
I understand.
If they got in the play-in, I'd be so fucking happy, bro. Like, what?
I understand.
That'd be perfect. And look, I don't think that they would lose. Just to see some pressure on them early, though, just to see how they respond. Y'all are defending champions, so defend.
I think that's a good chance for them to lose. If you give somebody one game, it's not a series. You know what I'm saying? You know, LeBron give up game ones. So, you know what I'm saying? He's more of a series type guy, type boxer.
That's not a game one, though. I think that's a game 7. You walking into that as a game 7 mentality.
You got to.
Everything goes. Everything goes.
I don't think the league want to risk that. I don't think they want to risk that with the injuries of LeBron and AD, all that bullshit. But like you said, with the highest seeded, you know what I'm saying? I can see them playing, you know, since Steph and them or Ja and them in the play-in. He's Ja and them at 9 right now. Mm-hmm. And the Spurs is at 10. They locked there. The Pelicans, I can't see how they go get there. No Lonzo tonight, so they're gonna lose tonight too.
But look, so speaking of no Lonzo tonight, so look, check this out. So LeBron not playing tonight, and AD is not playing tonight because y'all playing against Houston. And we know that, right? One of the worst teams in the league. But my thing is this, in my opinion, LeBron and AD, y'all got to play every game from here on out after this Houston game. The last 2 games of the season.
Yeah.
To get you, especially LeBron, you at least got to get your legs up under you somehow. And then you got the playoff stretch. AD came up gimpy last night against the Knicks, right?
Yeah, they said he had some tightness in his groin. But what I think they're doing is, you know, the next game is Saturday, I think. So they play tonight. So I think they looked at it like last night we got the dub. Houston, we should get this win. You know, so we still got enough key players where all they players out. Kevin Porter out, Christian Wood questionable. A lot of Gordon, all them out for the season. They tanking. So the Lakers feel like they should get this win, especially off the high of unveiling the banner, and you know, alone. So I think the Lakers feel like they can get this game and then get a lot with all these days of rest. Just add this day as another day of rest for LeBron and AD. And I think Schroeder will be back for the last 2 games too. So that give them some chances to get their rotation together, get Kuzma acclimated, come off the bench. Last night he did that shit. He came in there hot, sparking. So
he went crazy. He one of the main reasons why we had why it was more of a fight. Because in the first half, he was going crazy. Yeah, he was going wild.
So I think it's more strategic, you know what I'm saying? We know the night and how excited everybody is about the night and the banner, but we thinking long term. We gonna get out this play-in spot. We gonna get us a nice spot at 6, maybe try to get the 5, 6, 5. Ooh, you get the 5, it ain't good, bro. You got Denver and that's good. I like our match. I like the Lakers' chances against Denver.
Yeah, because all them damn rebounders y'all got down there. That's probably
so we got the bodies for Jokic and nobody for Jamal Murray out towards ACL.
Drummond and Montrezl Harrell is gonna be a key to if y'all gonna repeat. Because Drummond the best rebounder in the game and it's been that way for quite some time. Montrezl Harrell, he got score off the bench.
And Doug Funny.
Yeah, so my
Caruso.
Like, man, y'all gonna be deep, but we'll talk about the predictions of the finals a little later on. But the other team that I think that will be in the finals is Brooklyn and Harden coming back tonight.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, that's
Kyrie
is
out. Kyrie is out. So once again, it's not all 3 of them together, which I would like to see. But
Kyrie got hurt last night, man.
He took an elbow, I believe.
Yeah, facial contusion. They fitting him for a mask. He'll be ready by the playoffs.
Now, I don't think that's Kyrie first time in a mask though, so he got some experience with playing.
We didn't see mask Kyrie before.
But I'm excited about Harden coming back. I want to see how he looks. I want to see where the jumper is. More importantly, I want to see where his legs is. Because he had a hamstring injury, so it's hard to run when you got the hamstring. So that you can't get your cardio in.
Yeah.
I want to see how he gonna look. Is he gonna be sluggish coming out? I want to see how Harden look tonight, and I want to see how he looking for for the playoffs for sure.
James Harden, bro. We both high on Harden, bro. The Nets miss him. We both know what Kyrie and KD are. Kyrie and KD are scorers. They score the basketball. Right. They both are capable of making other players better, but primarily that's not what they're doing. So
trying killers.
And so you look at what James Harden do, and since James Harden got acclimated with the team, Joe Harris came on. You seen Landry Shamet come on, and you seen the chemistry he had with Nick Claxton and DeAndre Jordan, especially with them lobs. So James Harden, not only does he get his own bucket, but he makes everybody around him better. So that's the key.
I believe that Harden is the most important player on that team. Mm-hmm. He might not be the best player. KD might be the overall best player, but James Harden is the most important player of that team because of the fact that he can facilitate. And then when the facilitation is not working, all right, I can turn it on and go get my own. So that's super important. Like you said, everybody that you named was a shooter or a dunker that came on. And that's because Harden is creating passing lanes and he getting it going for that team, getting them going offensively, getting everybody in their spot. We getting you in the rhythm, and then that allowed Kyrie and KD to focus solely on what they do best, and that's just to kill and go score.
Yeah. So, I like Harden. I like Harden, man. He like I said, with me, I think he might be the best player in the league. Like honestly, because we both seen offensively what he do. We can hear all the criticisms about defense, but the only teams to put him out the last 3-4 years has been the Warriors. It's been Golden State. You know what I'm saying? So and look at the teams they've been, they done had with KD and Clay and them. So them the teams has been beating them. And you gotta look at, he don't need his jump shot to be on to get 30. He can get to the free throw line. He can give you 9 to 12 to 13 assists a night. So them are points, and them be 3-pointers or whatever you want to put it. It don't matter who he been playing with in Houston. Ever since he been on his own, he been elite. Now we got 2 elite players in their own right over there. Oh man, it's tough. It's tough. But like I said, you can use Giannis and all them boys. Them boys all got flaws, big flaws, so they can't shoot or whatever. But Harden, he always there, man. So I'm excited to see what he look like tonight. I'm excited to see if they get a dub. They got a game between them and Milwaukee for the second spot in the East. So I think it's important that they get number 2 so they can get home court going all the way into the Eastern Conference Finals. You know, so when they meet with Philly in the finals. So.
And it's important too right now. If everything stayed the same as it is right now, the 2 gonna play the 7. So that'll be Boston, and that's a beat up team right now. No Jaylen Brown. Their confidence is not how it was. They starting to doubt Brad Stevens over there in Boston. Like Kemba still not coming on strong. They didn't think Kemba was gonna be the person. They scrambling. They tried to go get Evan Fournier to try to make some more scoring. Boston struggling. Brooklyn, you catch them down while they bad, and you go ahead and get you a gentleman's sweep, or if not a full sweep with 4 games, move on, get some rest.
Get some rest, get some chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Gain some chemistry, get some time off. If you get them done, get them out of there early, you get some practice time. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Speaking of Boston, bro, they traded all they let all their depth go away. It's too one-dimensional. Like look at Brooklyn. You might see the perimeter players in Harden, Kyrie, and KD, but look at Tatum and Brown, bro. Like it's too much perimeter. It's not enough balance. It's not enough post play down there. It's too much perimeter. Kemba and Tatum both went over 30 the other day and got blew out. Damn. That's what I'm saying. There's no balance. We'll look at Brooklyn. KD will get his ass on the block, not just a couple times, but just operate out of that motherfucker. Pass out the double team. Be 7 foot and shoot over the top. He used that shit. Kyrie put a motherfucker on the block. You know what I'm saying? Hard to get on the block. They use that type of shit and it works, bro. You gotta have some type of balance. Look at the Lakers. LeBron live out that block, passing out of there, throwing it down there to AD. Look at Embiid and Philly. They always work like that, man. That's the thing that's been fucking up Milwaukee. There's no post play. You know what I'm saying? Giannis charges and get to the rack.
Especially in the playoffs, you gotta have that low post. That's just like in the NFL, you gotta have a run game.
Yeah.
Right? It slow the game down. That's what makes Brooklyn so exciting is because they can play every style. The Lakers right now can pretty much play every style. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, that low post threat is like a run game. And speaking on that, we got to move over to the NFL. It's a lot to talk about over there, my man. It's a lot to get going over there. First thing I want to touch on, though, serious note.
Yes, sir.
Is the Tebow getting into the league situation and not Kaepernick. Now, we only record on Wednesdays, that's once a week. But when I first seen that Tebow got in the league, I instantly got pissed. I was already ready to fire this person up. I'm just going to keep it real short and sweet. We're going to get right to it. It ain't no way in the fuck Tebow's supposed to be in the league. Ain't no way. You ain't been in the league in, what was that, 8 years? What was it, since 2015? You haven't been in the NFL? And then you come back at the tight end. You're not even good at that position, sir. What make you think that you qualified to do that? Because you put on some more pounds? We both said on record that tight end is the new advantage on offense. You're not an advantage, sir. And my last time I checked, the NFL is all about winning. They want to put their organization in the best way to win, whether it be on field and off the field moves that they make. Getting Tim Tebow at tight end helps your franchise in what way? Please don't tell me, don't feed me all that he a locker room guy, he a leader. Right? It's 50-50. Some people can't stand Tebow and some people can. That actually played with that guy. On record saying, I don't rock with Tim Tebow. So my thing is, I didn't understand this. I understand that's your man. You got a connection with Urban Meyer. Y'all, okay, that was a bad move. And Urban ain't do the best when it come to hiring either with that strength coach that he hired with all his background problems and allegations. So my thing is they keeping Tim Tebow around the media and all that simply because he a white boy. He can't, he can't stay out the limelight. I can't be quarterback. I'm going to go to baseball. Now I'm going to come back and be a tight end. Man, you washed, man. You're 34 years old, dude. Go be an analyst. Get out the way, man. Because if it was a black man like Kaepernick, he should have had a job. He's way better than Tim Tebow. But what's your take on it?
If you want to talk about who should play, it's different. It's a fucked up situation on both ends. You know what I'm saying? Kaepernick has his arguments of being back in the league and things of that nature. And I think he should be in the league, Kaepernick. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with everything you do, but that's another conversation. But I understand why Tebow is signed. And we've seen this before when a former player or a player with ties is able to pick up a phone and say, hey, you got to try out. I think it was both ends. I think Tony Khan, the owner, and the owner's son of the Jacksonville Jaguars, they got a lot of entertainment in them. They own AEW Wrestling. They're trying to sell tickets. They want to make money and win football games. Jacksonville is in the backyard of the Florida Gators. Tim Tebow is God in Florida. We know that we already bringing in Trevor Lawrence. Let's sell more tickets by bringing in White Jesus and Tim Tebow. So logistics and money-wise, it makes sense. I wouldn't even be surprised that motherfucker started the game this year. Just because he playing behind, he might play backup quarterback. He may be the backup quarterback, but he with the coach that know him. But like I said, we've seen this before. Michael Vick did the same shit. Tomlin signed him in Pittsburgh. That was his man's. He made up a call. But the difference between Tebow is he willing to switch positions. Whatever it takes, I'll do whatever. You want me to play tight end or fullback? It go both ways. It's fucked up because Dog should have been in the league, Kaepernick, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Is he a better quarterback than Tebow? Yes. We're not talking about quarterbacks here. We're talking about Tim Tebow playing Tebow, tight end. He might even make the roster. And if you do, we all know what it's for. It's for them to sell tickets. I disagree
wholeheartedly with that. With your comparison when it comes to Vic. My thing is Vic didn't get hyped up in the media. Not like Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow, when he went to go play baseball and made an announcement, it hit Sports Center like it was breaking news. Like we should have cared. Like, bro, nobody cared that you going to play baseball, bro. You sucked at football.
There's a lot of people.
Football. Nobody care about you going to play baseball, my guy. And then
but there's a lot of people that care though.
Bringing them up.
That's the reason why they keep bringing him up, because it's money. You know what I mean? People want to go see that motherfucker.
You know how many trash quarterbacks who don't get no time on ESPN, bro? They don't get no time. What's the difference between them and Tim Tebow?
The difference was because Tebow a winner. He the greatest college quarterback we ever seen.
It's a lot of college quarterbacks that ain't shit in the NFL.
He went to the NFL, but you gotta look at, and for his argument, he went to the NFL, and not only did he win, he won a playoff game against them Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Look back in the day, the same situation Lamar Jackson in right now. If you don't totally believe in a quarterback and build around him, then the motherfucker not gonna work. Josh McDaniels never had envisions of Tim Tebow being his quarterback. He's just like everybody else that pigeonholed him as a fullback. No, it don't work for him. That's the same fucking team that Peyton Manning limped into the Super Bowl with. He had Eric Decker. He had Demaryius Thomas. Those was the same receivers. He went there as a rookie and won against Pittsburgh. When everybody hated him.
Good. He ain't supposed to be in the league. Dude, you suck as an NFL quarterback. There are paid analysts, bro, that all agree that you are not good. My thing is this, though.
He's not playing quarterback. He's not playing quarterback.
Exactly. You not. My thing is this. You sucked at one position. Right. Now you have no experience in this position. And my thing is, when he was with the Jets, he played tight end. Did you see how it looked? He
played like fullback and tight end. He did that with New England too. He did that with New England too, bro. You got to understand this too. We're in a different league too, bro. We're in a different league where these coaches are starting to build around quarterbacks. A lot of the shit that Tebow was good at, that's what the NFL is now. All the shit he was doing in Florida, all that shit was bad. Oh, that's not the right way. That's not good. Until who did it? Kaepernick. That was an offense. Jim Harbaugh used a college offense, and him and Greg Roman was ahead of the curve. But if Denver would have did the same shit, Tebow probably would have won some championships. As crazy as it sounds, everybody was against the shit back then. Everybody, including his head coach. He was against the shit. And now guess what the motherfucker running? He running the same fucking offense with Cam Newton. The same offense this year got them, 8, 9 wins. With all the weapons missing, no wide receivers, it was a run game. Tim Tebow was the greatest college quarterback we ever seen. If you put on his college tape and say, you want to see somebody win? Look,
this ain't college, and we prove that.
If Mitch Trubisky can get dubs in the NFL with an offense built around him, imagine what Tebow could do.
Well, I hear you. Bro.
I'm just saying, I get it. I don't agree with Kaepernick being out the league, but I get why they're doing it. You sign Kaepernick right now, is he gonna put asses in the seat? It's gonna be 50-50. There's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers that pull their money out and say fuck no. But right here with Kaepernick, with Tebow, it's a win-win. We not expecting the Jaguars to win shit.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? So if they don't win anything, you're not expecting to win no games, but you expecting to say, hey, I want to see Tim Tebow. That motherfucker was selling out minor league baseball games. Oh yeah, I want the money. Bring that motherfucker in.
And that proves my point even more, bro. He only in a league of white privilege. That's just what that is.
I think it's logistics. I don't think it's white privilege. I think it's logistics. Man,
you don't think it's white privilege, bro? For sure. And that's just something that we disagree on today.
I think it's about
one thing we don't disagree on is today was the scheduled release day.
Woo! NFL, what it do?
Because I was so excited, I was turned up. I was on early this morning, shooting it out.
We was talking. Hey, we was at your house, watched the draft. We watched the draft at your house, and I was like, shit, open the day. We might as well go downtown and watch the Lions open the day, man. Tailgate, all that shit. I seen this motherfucking schedule. I said, ooh. We might need to just barbecue at the crib and res on this bitch. There's some games on this motherfucker, bro. Dog. Kansas City, Cleveland.
Week 1 fire, bro.
Kansas City, fire. Cleveland.
That's my one. That's my game of the week, in my opinion. No. I will be tuned in.
Wait, is that the game of the week? Or is...
For that first week?
Dallas and New England. I mean, Tampa.
That's number 2 for me. Cleveland, that new Cleveland team, and how hyped up they are against Kansas City. And I just want to go on record right now. I got Kansas City going 15-2. 15-2, bro.
Hey man, I think
first of the party prediction. They rolling this year. Trust me.
I think we've seen the beginning of the regression. Kansas City is going to be good, but they won't be dominant again, where they just running through motherfuckers.
And why not?
Because I think everybody figured out something with them.
Like what?
If we get to Mahomes and we play a little man defense, quit letting these motherfuckers run through this zone. Yeah. Let's stop giving these motherfuckers time.
I respect that.
You know what I'm saying?
To tear that bitch up this year. Watch what I think. Bro, they got their offensive line. They rebuilt it. They all put together. These are all good names. They're gonna be cohesive. They're gonna protect Mahomes.
They went out there. That was the big piece, but they lost one of their key weapons. One of their biggest weapons, and y'all got them. Tyreek Hill and Kelsey are the top weapons over there. But if you pay attention to Kansas City, his safety blanket is Sammy Watkins. Sammy Watkins was over there he is the number one, but he just been playing in good situations. He's better as the second or third option. Bro, third downs, Sammy Watkins. If it's the deep, Sammy Watkins, he went to him a lot. It's a lot of regression, a lot. No Damian Williams this year. It's going to be you, Clyde Edwards. No Le'Veon Bell this year. It's going to be you, Clyde Edwards. You got to run the ball.
And that little fella going to get it done, bro.
He took a big injury.
McCole Hartman, though?
Yeah.
Bro, watch out for him, bro. He a speedster. He fit into that, bro. He didn't have a good year last year. He didn't have a good year. I'm telling you, he gonna step up, bro. I believe in McCole Hartman, bro.
Difference between him and Sammy is Sammy got the size. If you give it up on him and jam him, it's a little bit of an issue. It's a little bit of a struggle. Dog is a speed demon, but I think people got enough of them on tape, and it showed Mahomes is just like every other quarterback in this league. If you take away his toys and his weapons,
but they didn't take it away, bro. I'm not taking nobody win away from them. Let's call it what it is. Kansas City had missing pieces, bro. They was hurt. They was down to what, they third string offensive lineman, or was it second string offensive lineman? Come on, bro. These guys ain't had no experience like that. Now they gotta help. Bro, I'm a Ravens fan. I don't even want to talk to Kansas City about this, bro. But I don't see how people can't see that they really about to turn up. They about to turn up, man. Hey, in my opinion. Like I said, and I'll be wrong. I'll go out on my sword. I'll be wrong, but that's my prediction. No boys going 15-2, bro.
Hey, these teams, that division tough. The Chargers coming.
And I want to say this: the Chargers will have an elite defense, bro, in 3 years. They will. They probably got it.
Defense, man, that defense was nasty. It's been nasty a couple years. Derwin James will be back. Bosa will be back. These boys will be back this year.
Kenneth Murray, bro, he had 107 tackles, bro, as a rookie.
Yeah. So, them boys will be back. You know what I'm saying? They got some talent over there. But the team to watch out in that division is Denver. That is the team. That defense got better. Von Miller will be back.
Offense got to do something, though, bro. Offensive line. They're going to look like Chicago.
Offensive line is really good. That offensive line is really good. Melvin Gordon. They just made it. Who they just go out there and get as running? They drafted a running back too.
They did. They drafted. It wasn't. They drafted. My man's from North Carolina.
Yeah, they drafted
Jordan. North Carolina. Not. I think his last name Williams. He wore number 8.
Javon Williams. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Yep. They got him. Not only did they get him, but you got to remember they drafted Judy last year. They got Noah Fant, the tight end. Cortland Sutton was out last year. He'll be back this year. KJ Hamler. And guess who else will be in town? Aaron Rodgers. That's a prediction. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, they're Aaron Rodgers away. Hoping. I'm telling you this right now.
Man, I know you hoping that.
And this is what it is. Last year, this is going to be the equivalent. This is going to be damn near the equivalent of Brady going to Tampa Bay. Okay. This year, you will get just like last year. Just like last year, you got Breeze and Brady twice a year. This year, you will get Mahomes and Rodgers, the State Farm commercials twice a year, bro. Packers signed
I don't
Blake
want him to
Bortles
go to
today.
Denver, bro. I hate Denver, bro. I never liked the Broncos. Hey, I don't rock with
John Elway. He did it before Peyton Manning. He did it before.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they do. That's how they win their little championships and shit, man.
And now look, the difference between Manning and Rodgers is this.
Yeah.
Rodgers is still that man. He's still that man.
True.
Now watch how good. Hey, look. Watch the jump that Jerry Jeudy get.
Oh, I was high on Jerry Jeudy. To me, he was the best route runner coming out.
KJ Hamler gonna look like KJ Hamler gonna look like Randall Cobb. Hey,
I'm gonna tell you another good game. Another good game too. Seahawks and Colts. That's an underrated game. That's an underrated game. Come on, Carson.
Let's see what that's you got. My dog. You already know that's my dog.
So, and he going up against Mr. Dangerous. And he got a point to prove too.
You said MVP last year? Seahawks
and Colts. Week 1.
I got the Colts winning now. I got Carson Wentz as an MVP candidate.
Oh, you with the bold predictions today.
Yes, sir.
I got another game for you. First week, Bears flying out to LA. Matthew Stafford like, oh, I'm used to y'all.
Payback time for you bitches.
Payback time.
Yeah.
I got some toys over there.
I got some friends now. Gang members, bitch. Yeah. Oh. He tripping over there with them Rams, boy.
Monday Night Football. My Ravens, we flying out to the new Los Angeles Raiders Stadium. Mm-hmm. We gonna tear that bitch
Vegas. Down Vegas, man.
Boy, we gonna tear that motherfucker up.
That's a good matchup.
They 9 drafting that. Hey, John Gruden is not good drafter, bro. He is not, bro. He be talking all that smart stuff on TV behind closed doors. Dog is a dork. Him and then who he got over there with him? Mike Mayock.
Hey man. Say what you want, man, about them motherfuckers, man. Them Raiders, boy. Them motherfucking Raiders, man. Watch out, baby. Hey, the Raiders, I'm telling you, boy. They've been making moves, though. Ever since he traded Khalil Mack, all his moves kind of panned out. They've been 8-9 wins. A couple games out the playoffs every year. Even with the Antonio Brown bullshit. They got dog-ass weapons. And now look what they did offseason, man. Let's not laugh. That game ain't going to be that easy. They got a nice offensive line. Kenyon Drake just went over there. Nice 1-2 combo. Darren Waller, big Darren Waller. Henry Ruggs.
Darren Waller and Josh Jacobs is probably the 2 people that I will be worried about on that offense. But we know what happened when Derek Carr get that pressure on him.
Yeah.
He's going to do Derek Carr things. So I ain't too much worried about it. And they got to worry about us and our new weapons too.
Hey,
you got to worry about us because we coming too.
What about the storyline for that Thursday night game, though? That Buccaneers-Cowboys game. That's going to be Dak's first game back.
Yeah, they getting blew out.
Hey, man. You got to remember that team had a shitload of talent.
Blew out. It's Dak's first game back action. Live bullets. Mm-hmm. Come on, man. I love Dak Prescott. Good quarterback.
Hey, watch them linebackers. Vander Esch, Jalen Smith, and then,
Jabril Cox.
No, not Jabril Parsons. Yeah.
Parsons too.
That Sandusky's son. He Wright State. You know what I'm saying? Them boys.
That's why our YouTube got to be 18 and up.
Hey, them motherfuckers weird, man. That motherfucker weird, bro. Hey, man, he's a fucking weird. He's a weirdo. He's a fucking weirdo. No, yeah, dog, man. They got a nice little defense over there. Defense, they're trying to retool the defense, trying to build on it. You know what I'm saying? So, offensively, you already know how I feel about them. They got their offensive linemen gonna be healthy. La'el Collins, Tyron Smith, the big boys up front gonna be healthy. That means they gonna let Zeke eat.
Look, let's see. Let's talk real quick. Let's talk. We gonna show y'all why we first to the party real fast. Just impromptu. He don't even know this was about to happen. We're gonna show y'all why we first to the party. Now it's time to give out division winners.
Oof.
Each conference. We're gonna run through it right now.
Okay.
Each conference. Let's just see who we got winning.
All right.
All our YouTube people out there, y'all make sure y'all keep track.
Yeah, keep track of this, man. We got this on. Man. Yeah, we're gonna show y'all why we first to the party.
We're gonna show y'all why, bro. We're gonna show y'all all the homework that we really do.
Okay, you going AFC East first?
Let's do AFC East.
Okay, that's the Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, and Jets. So you got winning that, and why?
Bills.
Okay.
They too much for everybody in the division. Mm-hmm. Patriots gonna make a jump though. They're gonna come back this year, and they're gonna be a lot better. Bill got a lot to prove, and it ain't gonna be easy to beat them twice, right? I also think Miami got better. A lot of people don't think Miami got better, but in my opinion, they did. A lot of people hating because of Tua. Tua this, Tua that. All right, well, let's see what Tua gonna do with weapons and the entire offseason, and he know I'm the starter coming in. Now let's see what he do. I don't think Tua is a fluke, but we're gonna find out.
Mm-hmm.
But I do got the Bills to win. that defense is good. That defense might be the best defense in the AFC East. I think they better than Miami. I think they're gonna be better than New England defense. That's what's gonna carry them. Now on top of that, you still got Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen. Josh Allen coming into the season basically saying, I could do that again, if not better. I could do it again. I know where I messed up at. I know where my hangups is at. I plan on patching up that and coming back even better. The Bills gonna win that. Who you got?
Oh, that's not a bad pick. The Bills is a good pick. They addressed the need. Then they get Travis Etienne, the first round running back.
Travis Etienne went to the
Jacksonville. Who did they get a running back?
Who was that?
Buffalo.
Oh shoot! Who did Buffalo?
I don't know.
Draft?
I don't think they did.
I forgot. I'll have to look it up. I don't know who. Forgot. Who
off rip, the first team everybody go look at is Buffalo, but we got the Dolphins there. The Patriots getting a lot of players back. The Patriots getting players back that sat out last year with the COVID. You know, Hightowers, the Chungs. You know, so a lot of those players. Chung retired, but you know, you had the rookie. He had a really good year. But, you know, a lot of them players was out with the COVID. They didn't, you know, they sat out the whole year. A lot of those guys is back now. Offensive line still intact. You add Hunter Henry and you add Jonnu Smith from Tennessee. So now you get them 2 bookend tight ends. That's what they want to do. That adds to the run game as well. You bring in guys like Kendrick Bourne, who used to playing off the success of tight ends. You know what I'm saying? You bringing in these little small pieces at wide receiver where you don't need that shit. New England about to win that division again. Welcome back. Either Cam go tear their ass up with the run game, because you look at it. The Patriots won 8 games last year. They was a fumble away. Remember they fumbled the ball against Buffalo in the red zone? That game. If they would have held on to that ball that time, they beat Buffalo that game. And then they had a game against Seattle where Cam was dueling with Russell Wilson at the end, and then threw a pick at the end. So they was in games. They was 2 games away from being a 10-win team and possibly in the playoffs with a dominant run game. They about to get all their players back. And if it ain't Cam, it's gonna be Mac Jones. Belichick got a hold over them boys. As much as we hate it.
Two quarterbacks he said that Cam Newton is his quarterback until he ain't. And he meant that. That's the truth, you know. Yeah. I don't see it happening. I love Cam Newton. But my thing is this. Cam, you had a whole offseason. You had all this. You had all that. Cam, can you read? Can you see that this is cover 6? So this cover 6. So it's cover 2 over here, cover 4. Can you see what's going on?
I believe so.
I understand you believe so. That's why you picked them to win. I did not. That defense is going to have to carry New England. Because once we shut down the run, if they can shut down the run, because they ain't going to say it's just easy, now you have to make Cam Newton beat you with his arm. And I don't care who you are. History shows that Cam Newton ain't going to beat you with his arm. Not too many times. So my thing is this. I'm taking my chances on Superman throwing the ball. And that's why I don't believe that they're going to win. And really, I believe that Miami is going to be the second team in that division and not New England. I think New England is going to be the third team in that division.
I look at it like this. I like Miami. I think Miami going to be there. But it's too much inconclusiveness. It's too much. It's too our guy shit here. Organization damn near look like they 50-50. And you draft a quarterback. Like you see how they drafted Burrow last year. Give a damn about the year he had. There wasn't no talks about them drafting a quarterback this year. Same thing down there with Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts didn't have a blow you away type year. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't no conversation about them drafting a quarterback.
There was conversations about Philly drafting quarterback for sure.
Man, that shit really wasn't that serious. It wasn't as serious as you thought with Miami. People in
Miami was going to draft. I knew that Miami wasn't going to draft the quarterback. I said all along that they was going to draft receiver though.
Yeah, I thought I already knew it was a receiver too. But like I said with New England, you said history shows itself. Cam Newton is an former MVP winner. Yes, he had a shoulder injury, but you got to remember what he had last year. He had the same.
Look at his numbers though after the MVP season though.
Let's look at his numbers.
I love the MVP season, but his numbers decline each year. They go down.
You got to look at this. Look at everything that happens about Rondo when it went down. You know what I'm saying? Injuries along the offensive line in Carolina. He didn't have an offensive line in Carolina. He had the weapons, but not enough time to get the ball there. You got to look at how Brady looked the last year in New England. He looked horrible. You know why? Because he had a lot of them weapons there. He had them same weapons there. The run game was popping, but they was out one and done in the first round. Then he go to Tampa Bay, he looked like shit. Well, Cam Newton was throwing to these same weapons, if not less. Edelman missed games last year. He didn't have no weapons to throw the ball to in New England last year. But guess what they did have?
And Julian's not gonna be there to save him this year neither, though. My bad to cut you off, but he ain't gonna be there to save him either.
But they added some players in the offseason. They added some weapons. They added like I said, Kendrick Bourne and the tight ends. So yeah, and you know Cam loves tight ends. Look what he did with Greg Olsen. This is an opportunity there. Like you said on the podcast with Chad, man, he spent last year with all those regulations in training camp. He learning a new system. You know what I'm saying? He learning a new system, and his COVID restrictions. He go down with the COVID, all that. You know what I'm saying? So he was missing. It was a lot of things in the way. You know what I'm saying? The defense wasn't the dominant defense that it was. You know what I'm saying? Far as because they missed players to COVID. You know what I'm saying? So I think with Cam with a full off season, a full training camp, learning the system, being comfortable with the players, knowing who in and who out, without this COVID bullshit. A lot of shit could change. Cam could go in there and they could be sitting Mac Jones for a couple years because of the run game.
I just don't see it. Look, I just look at. I don't see it.
I just look at how dominant that run game was last year with Cam as a part of it as another running back, and look at how all those boys and Harris and all them boys came along. A lot of bodies.
That's my thing too. A lot of people only looking at the one side of it. Everybody that's high on the Patriots is only saying one thing. Cam Newton got a whole offseason. And that's true. It's true. And he is going to be better. You know what else? They had a whole offseason to see what Cam Newton looked like in that offense. How can we stop this run? You don't think the DCs and the AFC East is thinking like that too? We know they want to run. We just got to find a way to stop it. And Buffalo can stop it. They got big Ed Oliver down there. Edmonds down there, bro. They built to do that.
But you gotta look at it like this, man. They was built the same way, and they almost lost last year off a fumble. You know what I'm saying?
But they almost though. Who is it to say that Josh Allen don't fix it? So my thing is this: if that's the case, Josh Allen should be able to fix some of his mistakes from that game, right? And then maybe it's not even that close. Maybe we up 2 touchdowns now. So if Cam Newton get better, that's what I'm saying. If he getting better, then Josh Allen got to get better. Everybody got to get better then. And I think a lot of people so afraid of the Patriots. They so hung up on what the Patriots used to do. I understand Bill Belichick is a genius, and he gonna always have them competitive. Me, in my opinion, I don't have them winning the East.
I look at it like this, man. You get Gilmore to lock up on Diggs. All them corners over there they got in New England.
Man, Gilmore was coming to play like normally because like they was talking about shopping him. Who said he don't come back in his feelings?
But they ain't trade him. They ain't trade him. He's still getting paid.
They tried though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You tried to get me up out of here, but who you got for the AFC North though?
AFC North. All right, AFC North. We got I'm gonna go Cleveland with this one, man. I'm gonna go Cleveland Browns. They went to the AFC Championship game last year, and I think they are the team to beat in the AFC. It's not the Chiefs. I think they're the best team in the AFC. That's my pick to go to the Super Bowl this year. Dominant run game, good play action pass game. They was up in that game. There was a couple possessions from beating the Chiefs last year. So I think Baker come back, Chubb and Hunt, the 1-2 duo at running back. Odell Beckham returns this year. Let's see what Deli Mo do. You know, we still got Juice Landry, Austin Hooper, and Joe.
Let's see what Baker do. You know, let's see what Baker do.
Baker
gonna try to force it to him, or is he gonna spread it around and just be a quarterback?
I wouldn't even be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Odell's move, with or without Odell. That's the team to beat in the AFC. Hey, that defense, Clowney on the other side of Garrett. You got look at what they did in the draft. JOK. They went and got him in the middle.
That's an AFC North type of linebacker too. Period. Hey, that's who that is. But I'm gonna say this though. I ain't no way in the hell I'm picking against the Ravens. Not right now. Not what I see us doing. Not when I'm on them every day. And I see the moves that we making too. And I'm looking at the culture that we trying to build and trying to keep too. No, I wouldn't be. Am I worried about Cleveland? Absolutely. I'm more worried about Cleveland than I am Kansas City because we got to see Cleveland twice. We might only have to, if we see Kansas City twice, and that means we done made it kind of far, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is this, bro. And I don't even think that I just think we got some work to do. The Ravens got some work to do. We do. But I think we're going to come out on top of that division. You know, we got work to do, but it's gonna be us in Cleveland. I'm not worried about the Steelers, and I'm not worried about the Bengals. Are the Bengals gonna be good? Yeah, and they're gonna put up a fight. I don't plan on losing to the Bengals. We're gonna sweep them and the Steelers. I got us going.
Ooh, you gonna
I got us beat the Steelers twice. Yeah,
you got them beating the Steelers twice.
Yep.
The Ravens.
Yeah, we're gonna split with Cleveland.
With Najee Harris.
Yep.
Claypool year 2.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
That defense coming back stronger. Devin Bush. Devin Bush.
Shout out to Devin Bush. You're a real one. Go Blue.
Yeah. I can. Hey, you know what? That's not a bad pick, man. I can't disagree with that. I can't disagree with that. I said the Browns. So what we gonna do? AFC South? What you got?
I'm going Titans, man.
I'm going Colts.
I know you are.
I'm going Colts, man. Like I told you. Hey,
I don't believe in Carson Wentz or Tannehill.
This is what it is.
I believe
this is what it comes down to. Carson Wentz is playing for Frank Reich. Frank Reich was the offensive coordinator in Philadelphia. They was emotionally tied to each other, spiritually. He know how to use him. He was the offensive coordinator when he was in MVP season. Guess what else he got behind him? A dominant offensive line.
Arguably and that boy got a run game over there.
Oh man, guess what? And that's what he used to out there in Philly. Remember they was doing that run pass option out there in Philly. Not only do he got a run game, he got Marlon Mack coming back from injury last year. Nyheim Hines is still there, Jonathan Taylor. So he got a lot of running backs.
But Michael Pittman Jr. too.
Michael Pittman Jr. But watch out for this name right here. I like him better than
Chase Claypool, bro.
Watch this name right here. Paris Campbell.
Oh, I know about Paris Campbell.
Ohio State, wide receiver.
Yeah, burning.
Watch him, man. Watch him. That offense is going to be on fire this year. That offense is going to be good. Like I said, I got Carson Wentz as an MVP candidate. So I got the Colts. You got the Texans. You got the Titans.
I don't think. Yeah, I got the Titans. I don't think the Colts can stop them. Still, I love Darius Leonard. Love him. Not gonna be able to do it with Harry.
Hey,
something about him. And then guess what? What they gonna do about Cuz up there on the outside? Leaving him one-on-one is criminal.
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown.
Oh well, that's what the number 2 DA. I think the Colts was one of the top defenses in the league last year. They got a lot out of Xavier Woods. They got a lot out of Kenny Moore. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that was a top defense last year. Why they can't run it back? They got experience.
How many times they beat the Titans last year?
I think they split with them. I think they might have split. I think the Colts might have won that division.
They did. They won, 11 and...
Yeah, well, that's what 4 o'clock field. That's what 4 o'clock field. Now Carney Wentz coming in there, man. Better watch out. That's a bad man, bro. I'm trying to tell you, that is a bad motherfucker right there.
You know, so I want to see how Carson Wentz bounced back after his first bad game. We all know it's coming. Even he knows it's coming.
Hey, man. He ain't had too many bad games that MVP year. I'm telling you,
everybody wants to talk about that MVP year, man. I get it, man.
That man was in games last year. He was in a lot of games last year that they should have been blew out in. Bro, I think he might have beat the Ravens.
Hey, look, Carson Wentz might step up to the line and
Didn't he beat y'all?
Too much.
Didn't he beat y'all last year?
Who? Philly beat us last year?
Yeah.
They might have got one off on us.
Oh, Carney Wentz.
They might have got one off on us. They might have. I gotta look that up. We ain't
early in the year right now. I know they got Pittsburgh, where they took Pittsburgh to the wire, and then they got a good late.
I don't think we lost no damn Philly though.
What you got in the AFC? Oh, we know what you got in the AFC West. You got the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I told you. You know who I got? You know who I got?
So you telling me right now you got the Broncos?
I got Aaron Rodgers.
You need to put an asterisk by that. There you go.
All right, put like this. They get Aaron Rodgers. If Denver get Aaron Rodgers,
go ahead and say something. Go ahead.
They going to the Super Bowl.
And they gonna win the Super Bowl. That's what you're saying? Go ahead and say that too. That's what you really want to say. You pause.
Yeah, they is.
Aaron Rodgers to Denver, they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Aaron Rodgers get to Denver. If John Elway can get Aaron Rodgers, they winning that bitch next year.
All right.
They winning
so
that.
What about this year though? What about this year though?
This year. They winning it this year.
So what if Aaron Rodgers stay in Green Bay, which is probably gonna happen, or he probably just won't come in? Then what?
If he stay in Green Bay,
then what you gonna do with the AFC West? Then I'm going Chiefs either way. I don't fear Aaron Rodgers like that.
Here go another prediction. With or without Aaron Rodgers, the Denver Broncos gonna win the AFC West.
Stop.
They went out there. They are built. They are built to beat the Chiefs.
First to the party, man.
First to the party.
First to the party.
Look,
bro.
You got to remember this. Bradley Chubb on one side. Guess who coming back this year? Von Miller. Von Miller on the other side. Guess what they added? Defense was their name of game last year.
Right. They've been like that for a while in Denver.
They added Kyle Fuller, the all-pro corner from Chicago. Not only that, they doubled back in the draft and draft Patrick Surtain. That's saying, hey, you can bring out your Hardman, you can bring out your Ty Hill, you can bring out all your funny weapons. Oh, you just lost Sammy Watkins. We don't give a damn about that. We got the corners.
You can't stop everybody.
You ain't got to
stop everybody.
You seen what happened in the
And my thing is this too, bro. My thing is this too. This ain't the first time they had Bradley Chubb. But this ain't the first time they had Von Miller, now is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that offense got to score too.
Yeah.
That'd be the thing.
And look, so and I'm good.
It sounds good if they get Aaron Rodgers. Then
let's go Bridgewater.
But Drew, shit.
Let's go Teddy B. I'm a roll with Teddy Bridgewater in that good offensive line. That's been an issue. That's been an issue over there. Drew Lock ain't been able to keep the ball out of the other team hands. Bridgewater ain't doing that shit. He gonna make enough plays to win. Oh, we got Melvin Gordon. Oh,
he gonna make enough plays to win against Kansas City Chiefs. That's what you're telling me, bro. He gonna go to Arrowhead and make enough plays to win in that, but with the fans back.
What did he do in New Orleans? When Breeze went down, they went undefeated. Mm-hmm. He was winning games. That's how he got paid in Carolina. And he went to Carolina, and guess what he do in Carolina? Oh, I lose my top weapon in McCaffrey. It don't matter. We gonna show out. Me and Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore, we gonna show out.
How they show out, bro? They won 4 games.
No, they won what? They picked 9th. They picked 9th in the draft.
Let's go. Let me look up their schedule. 9th ain't good, bro.
No, it ain't good. But I'm saying even with
it's 32 teams and you picking 9.
But even
that ain't good, my guy.
Even with all the issues they had over there, all the issues with losing you lost your top weapon, McCaffrey. Mm-hmm. You lost McCaffrey. Now you get that back. That's what he lost. He got a big pickup from the running back Mike Davis, but he balled last year. Bridgewater did his thing.
NFC East. My bad.
NFC East.
Who you got?
Ooh,
the bummiest conference.
It's gonna have to be between them Giants
division
Cowboys.
Call, bro. I need a pick.
If I got to pick right now,
New
York Giants.
And it's between the Cowboys and the Washington Redskins, because Washington Redskins might win that division.
Hey, man.
That's who I'm going with. First to the party. I'm going Washington Redskins. I've been saying Cowboys this whole time, but I got to go Washington Redskins. I'm going to tell you why. You want to talk about a defense like you was just raving about Broncos?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that front, bro, they going crazy out there.
Hey.
They going up out there.
Hey, I'm
expecting for them to be like a top 5 defense, top 10 defense for sure. Top 10 easy. I'm looking at Washington. And who they got out there now? Fitzmagic. If Teddy Bridgewater can do it, Fitzmagic can too. I done seen Fitzmagic do it.
They got better. I like what Washington did. You know what I'm saying? They will get Landon Collins back from injury, but they went out there and got William Jackson, the corner from Cincinnati. That was a big pickup. We're gonna see what they do. They're gonna need Jamin Davis from Kentucky. They drafted him. They got
Scary Terry.
Hey, offensively, they got better. They got Terry McLaurin some help with Curtis Samuel. Adam Humphries. Adam Humphries is a good pickup. The enemy Brown from North Carolina. Logan Thomas got better. So you're gonna see them. You're gonna see them play better football. Antonio Gibson gonna look like the running back he was supposed to look at. But their quarterback ain't gonna be Fitzmagic. It's gonna be that boy Taylor Heineke. That boy was balling in the playoffs. He was out there making plays. But that ain't enough. That ain't enough for them to win a division. The best team in the NFC East is the New York Giants. That defense was a top 10 defense last year.
Crazy.
And guess what? Their defense got better. They added more players. Xavier McKinney, the top draft pick last year, was out all year from Alabama to safety. He back this year to go with
when you high on somebody, you high on that person. Because really what you want to say is, Danny Dimes going to make a leap. That's what you're saying.
I believe Danny Dimes. I believe in Daniel Jones. But not only that, Logan Ryan back. They went out there and stole Adoree Jackson, the corner from Tennessee, to go on the other side of James Bradbury. So the secondary got better. You know what I'm saying? Look at what they did with Ojulari, the pass rusher from Georgia. Defense is still the name of the game over there. Added Big Danny Shelton to go up front. Look at what they did offensively. Golladay. Not only just Golladay, Kadarius Toney. They drafted him from Florida. They got him some toys to play with. That was a good scheme fit,
just like Waddle was in Miami. Yeah, that was a good scheme fit for sure.
Got him some toys, and then most importantly, Saquon back. It's time. It's time. New York going to be the top team in the NFC East.
I like to hear that. Now we got the NFC North. We're going to do with and without Aaron Rodgers.
Okay. You go first.
With Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay winning it. It's not even going to be close. But without Aaron Rodgers, now that's when shit get interesting. Mm-hmm. Without Aaron Rodgers, I'm going to say this once. I'm going to say it again. Jared Goff is the best quarterback in that division. Majority of the time, best quarterback usually win their division. Not so fast. Even with Jared Goff being the best quarterback in that division, I still don't think the Lions had enough without Aaron Rodgers being in the division to win. But they do give him a fighting chance. I will have to probably defer to Minnesota. Minnesota will probably win that division if Green Bay doesn't have Aaron Rodgers and they have to start Jordan Love. I'm going to go with Minnesota Vikings. They got a lot over there. They just got to get that defense together. But they got the right guy for it. That head coach is a defensive-minded guy.
Mike Zimmer. Hey. So you said without Aaron Rodgers, Minnesota, with Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay?
Yeah, easy.
Okay. So that means with Aaron Rodgers, with Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers, that means they would have to sign him to an extension. That means the relationship is better. Everybody on good terms. Right. Green, that makes sense. Without him, I understand why you say Minnesota. Minnesota looks damn good. If you look at what they had last year with Dalvin Cook, the production they got from Justin Jefferson, Thielen coming back, Irv Smith, the tight end. They lost Rudolph, but they'll be all right. Upgraded left tackle Christian Darrisaw.
That's what they wanted. Trade back to get him too. Mm-hmm. Good draft.
Daniel Hunter. Let's see if he come back this year. Michael Pierce didn't play last year because of the COVID. He sat out the whole year. They signed Dalvin Tomlinson, big fella from New York. Eric Kendricks and Anthony Barr and the linebackers again. And their whole last year was corner. They lost a lot of players. Well, they drafted Cam Dantzler, and they Mackenzie Alexander is like a slot guy. He's pretty good. They signed Patrick Peterson this year. Mm-hmm. Let's see how much he got left in the tank. Harrison Smith over there and Xavier Woods. They got a nice team. I'm going to say the Lions going to win a division without Aaron Rodgers. This is what Now, look. I know everybody going to say, oh, that's crazy. That's fucking nuts. This is why I picked the Lions. If Aaron Rodgers is gone, you have the best quarterback in the division. You got to remember, Dog hasn't played a game yet. You got to remember, Dog has not played a game yet. Speaking of talking about Dog in Chicago. Well, Dog in Chicago, Justin Fields, he's going to have a bad offensive line. Offensive line is not good in Chicago. So he's got some issues offensive line he's going to have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? He lost some shit defensively. He lost Kyle Fuller. You know what I'm saying? So offensive line is an issue there in Chicago. Green Bay, no Aaron Rodgers. Devontae Adams came out and said, if there's no Aaron Rodgers, I may want out too. Let's look at a team similar built. The Lions is built like. Let's look at the San Francisco 49ers. Uh-huh. Look at they got a nice offensive line. and a Pro Bowl tight end, right? Now let's look at receiver. We all agree that Debo is a really good receiver. He's a good receiver. Yeah, a lot of that shit in IU, a lot of that shit was predicated off of Kittle and the run game's attention. Look at Kendrick Bourne made a living over there in San Francisco. Now he just got paid in New England. Well, let's look at the Lions roster and how it's built. All of a sudden, the Lions got a really good offensive line with the whole left side with Decker, Jonah Jackson, and Ragnar. Now let's look on the right side. Oh, they got Sewell. You know what I'm saying? Crosby's still over there. Vitae. So now the offensive line look good. So you look at the backfield and say, well, look at running back. Well, you're going to say, well, they ain't had what San Francisco had. Well, what did San Francisco have before the season started? Look at the running back San Francisco got. Mostert, he went undrafted. He's a running back from Purdue.
Speedy guy, too.
You know what I'm saying? Jeff Wilson. That comes from playing behind a good offensive line. Well, let's look at the Lions running backs. DeAndre Swift, beast. Look at what the rookie year he had. Jamal Williams playing in Green Bay. He played behind a good running game. So let's go to quarterback. Jared Goff. We've seen what he could do with a running game with Gurley out the backfield, catching and running the ball. I'm not going to say that Swift can be Gurley, but he came from Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Behind this offensive line, he could be just as productive. He could be that Kamara type running back, catching and run out the backfield. Let's look at the wide receivers. Potential. Look at the receivers. Now you look at the receivers and you go Tyrell Williams, highly successful under Anthony Lynn, big receiver. I think he's pretty much better. He's better than Kendrick Bourne, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Brashad Perriman. He falls in that realm of a Kendrick Bourne. I even say Kendrick Bourne might be slightly better than, but look at what Perriman did with Antoine Winderlell. You look at the landscape around Detroit. Offensively, look at what they got offensively. Drafting St. Brown. They might have enough weapons similar to San Francisco. If we can run the ball and Hockenson can continue to grow. Hockenson was a Pro Bowler last year. Look at the weapons San Francisco have and look at Detroit weapons.
The problem is, look at San Francisco defense, and you look at Detroit defense.
Go to the defensive side of the ball. Issue last year was defensive line. Well, now they look like to be a strength. You bring back Romeo Corey, who had 10 sacks last year. You go make a trade for Michael Brockers. Oh, guess who else healthy? Now Trey Flowers healthy, playing in a different scheme. Now you also had Deshaun Hand coming back. Not only do you have Deshaun Hand, but you drafted Aleem McNeil. You drafted
that's the thing right there. You got to look at Trey Flowers too. Trey Flowers came in as what's his name? The fat dude from last year. He's Patricia Mans. Now changing the scheme might not be best for him. My thing is this too, your corners. Now everybody's saying, well, everybody hoping that Okudah got better, right? Your secondary is not looking good, and your linebacker core need to do a lot better. So yeah, defensive line might be another strength again for Detroit. But do Detroit really got enough to stop? Do they got enough to stop Miami? Minnesota?
I mean, well, that's why when you look at the draft, that's why you draft a Levi or Zurike or whatever from Washington. That's why you draft a Aleem McNeil, so you can get depth along the defensive line because you got to play Aaron Jones twice a year. You got to play Dalvin Cook twice a year. So you have a strong defensive line, similar to the Rams. It wasn't just Aaron Donald and Brockers and friends. Brad Holmes come from the Rams. You know how to build within the trenches. If we go pound you running the ball,
you got to build in the trenches.
We know how you go on to run the ball on us, so we get multiple defensive tackles. My thing is this
too. I love what they did in the offseason. I love the way the direction of the organization is going as of right now. This is the head coach first year. He ain't coming into the North winning no division.
I look at it as it could be the same.
Yeah, it's possible because everybody right now is 0-0. I ain't trying to talk you down. I'm just being realistic from my point of view. It's too many things that's going against Detroit. Now, if they get it done, great, happy for them. I just don't see it happening this year. Now, in a couple years, hell yeah, they're going to be for a division. You got to look at the team that they got, but it still holes that they have to get better at. My thing is this too. Everything is new in Detroit, so we don't know what to expect. So just to go ahead and say that they went into the division, I'm not going to go on that. But I'm just looking
at it like this. I'm expecting them to have a Washington Redskin type season. And what I mean by that is 4 to 5 wins is the expectancy. But then when everything around you crumbles, look at what happened with the Redskins last year. Oh, Dak Prescott go down. Oh, the defense is historically bad. So now the offensive line hurt. All that shit happens, and now we don't know if we bring it back Dak. That eliminates one of the Super Bowl contenders in the Dallas Cowboys last year. Oh, we go down. Now we go to Philly. They got the good offensive line. They just got Slay. They got all these weapons. Now all the offensive linemen get hurt. Right. Now Carson Wentz. Now you talking about trading Carson Wentz. Alshon Jeffrey hurt. Deshaun Jackson hurt. All this turmoil between the coach and now they bench Carson Wentz for Jalen Hurts. That eliminates the Philadelphia Eagles. Now you go to the New York Giants. Daniel Dimes.
We need a lot of crazy things to happen.
But all that shit is happening right now anyway. Pace in Chicago. Pace in Chicago is supposed to have been out of here this year. You know what I'm saying? So now they a last-ditch effort. They go out there and they trade the future and all the rest of the picks that they got to trade up to get Justin Fields. Well, now you got Allen Robinson leaving. Your offensive line is already in shambles. You don't have draft picks because you traded for Khalil Mack.
Allen Robinson could change his mind, though.
But why would you trade your mind if you know you go get paid?
I mean, I wouldn't either, but he could.
You could choose your
destination.
You never
know how. They still got a defense out there, though.
And they lost a lot of pieces on that defense, too. Kyle Fuller ain't coming in that building. They lost their best corner. So you lose your best corner. So now look at the Lions. Piece, though. The Lions looking like the fucking Redskins. The Redskins last year was the bottom dweller. We ain't drafting a quarterback. Go wait till the next year. Same shit we was in.
But bro, this the thing though. This is the thing right here though. This is the thing that you're not getting at. Last year, the Washington Redskins won the NFC least, the worst division. Mm-hmm. The worst division with a 7-9 record, bro.
Yeah.
And you trying to tell me that Green Bay, that all these teams, they're gonna be winning less than 6 games?
I just look at
all them teams gonna win less than because that's what happened.
I'm not gonna say that they gonna win less than 6 games, but I'm saying it could be like a Miami Dolphin type year where they.
How many wins do you got the Lions win? How many wins is the Lions gonna win? How many wins are they gonna accumulate this year?
I'm shooting for 7. I'm shooting.
How many do you believe right now, though?
But I'm saying right now.
I want to know what do you
what I believe right
if you believe 7?
If Aaron Rodgers is gone, if Aaron Rodgers lead this division, hey, I got the Lions.
You got us winning 7 games.
I take my chances with the Lions.
All right, cool.
Everybody else got negative energy.
That's if Rodgers lead. All right, bet. That makes sense. All right, so we did East, we did North. Where we at?
South.
NFC South.
Yeah.
I'm going Buccaneers, man. I'm not about to play around, bro. Like I'm going Buccaneers. Now I understand what the Falcons did.
Is it just a given to go Buccaneers? I don't think so.
For me it is, yeah.
I don't think so.
That's cool. Remember I said I got them I got Kansas City going 15-2?
Yeah. yeah.
I got the Bucs going 16-1.
Ooh, that's impossible. That's impossible.
Yeah, I feel it,
dude. And the reason why I say that is because I think the Saints are better this year than it was last year. Drew Brees was that bad. We know that Jameis Winston has the capabilities of making throws. He has all the arm talent. What he just needed to be is reined in. Everybody get Brady threw how many touchdowns in Tampa Bay? Jameis did the same shit. He just happened to throw 30 picks too. But all the weapons and all that offense and all that shit was there in Tampa Bay too. The defense.
So who you got winning the South though? Who you got winning the South? So you trying to tell me when you look at them 3 other teams and you got a defending champion, the Super Bowl champion, you trying to tell me that it ain't a given?
It's not a given.
They lost a Hall of Fame quarterback. They star wide receiver didn't even want to play last year. He was punching on people.
He was
the
hurt
Carolina
too.
Panthers did a great job in the offseason, and they will get better. They don't have enough yet. It's Sam Darnold's first year there. That's his first season.
Team.
And then the Falcons.
That's another
the Falcons
team
just went all in with Kyle Pitts, and they don't got enough either. So my thing is, who do you have winning the South? Where?
I like the Panthers in the South too. I do like the Panthers in the South.
So you trying to tell me that the Carolina Panthers gonna beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for the NFC South?
Listen. Why not? I mean, Sam Darnold. Look at what he played with. He get his revenge. He get his revenge week 1 against the Jets. Look what he walking into. Look at the offense.
It's the Jets.
But look what he walked. It's the Jets. That's where he played at. No weapons at all. Look at what he walking into now. Christian McCaffrey, arguably one of the best running back in the league. He gonna have McCaffrey. He gonna also have Robbie Anderson and DJ Moore to throw the ball to.
You lost Curtis Samuel, though that hurt, right?
But you draft Terrace Marshall. Ooh,
that helped.
That helps. Look at the defense. Brian Burns last year, Florida State boy. He had a good year. Derek Brown from Auburn had a good year. So you pair that with Hassan Reddick, you signed from the Cardinals. Now let's look at what you do in the secondary because you know you got to play.
Hassan Reddick production, like why you even bring him up? His production.
Because he had a really good year last year. He had a breakout year. That's why he got paid. I think Hassan Reddick had what? 11 sacks last year for the Cardinals coming in after Chandler Jones got hurt. Now look at what you do secondary. You go sign AJ Bouye. You already got Dante Jackson as a corner. So you might think, oh, we got our bookie in corners. No, it's double back. We're going to go get J.C. Horn, too, because we know we got to play the Saints. Right. We know we got to play Tampa Bay. So, look, they went out there and made some moves. But
the Buccaneers signed back everybody.
I'm going to the Saints.
They returning everybody. They bringing it back, bro.
Bro,
it ain't no new pieces. I understand Tampa Bay could fall apart in a couple years. No, I'm talking about next year.
Last year,
South, bro. Last year was Brady
they got swept.
They cooking.
They got swept by the Saints with Breeze,
and they beat them when it count. They beat the Saints when it counts.
That's what I'm saying. Now with
Jameis, beating Brady 3 times in a year, bro.
They swept them last year. And it wasn't even close. It was blowouts, both games in Tampa and New Orleans. The difference came when it counted. They had who? Drew Brees hurt with cracked ribs, couldn't throw the ball 10 yards down the field. Jameis Winston go be better. Look, I'm telling you. And Michael Thomas was hurt last year. Now you got a healthy Ken Guard Mike. He go tear their ass. They ain't got a corner that can stop him. Alvin Kamara, they gonna be right back. It's gonna be it's gonna be them.
You ain't gotta have a cover that you ain't gotta have a corner that can start when we running cover 2 all game.
They ran that same cover 2 and got 50 put on their ass by them boys last year. They got beat by I think an average of 30 by them goddamn Saints.
So you got the Saints winning the South.
I got the Saints. They got the secondary, Chauncey Gardner-Jones, Marcus Williams, and they got the
that's secondary shit.
Malcolm Jenkins, Lattimore. I'm going Saints, bro.
All right, cool. NFC West. That's where it gets interesting.
Ooh,
yes, sir.
NFC West. Ooh-wee.
No matter who you say, it really ain't no argument. You can make a good case for all 4 of these teams. But I know who I plan to make my case for. So go ahead.
If I had to pick a team right now, it would probably have to be either San Francisco or
I gotta have one.
Or the Cardinals.
I ain't gonna let you get away like that. You gotta give me one.
I'm gonna lean in San Francisco. Offensive line is there. We all know what the offensive line is. We know what Kyler and them bring to the table. But look at the defense. Bosa coming back this year. D4 to be back this year to be along with Eric Armstead, and they just brought in Maurice Hurst. They drafted Kinlaw last year. Defense coming back. Greenlaw, Fred Warner with a breakout year last year. They get Akubon off the other linebacker from the Rams to come over there. Verrett. Jason Verrett.
This the first one we'd agreed on, bro. I'm going San Fran.
Yeah, too much firepower, bro.
I'm going San Fran, bro. I think they back. For real. And I understand Russ, and I never want to I never want to disrespect Russ, but listen, San Fran, I think they back, man. I think they got something to talk about too. You know, a lot of motherfuckers. Them they competitive, man. John Lynch want to win.
Yeah, they moved up. They moved up for a reason, man. They moved all the way up for a reason.
So if Garoppolo play that role, they're gonna bring in a rookie, bro. All right, man.
Hey, watch out for Josh Rosen over there, bro. Watch out for Josh Rosen. I think
Rosen to do what?
I'm telling you, bro.
Josh Rosen.
I'm telling you, bro. Josh Rosen. He was a person, another quarterback giving up on. Another quarterback. He got drafted by the Cardinals. No, it wasn't. He had 1 year in Arizona,
you take up for everybody.
I'm just saying you got to give everybody a shot, bro. You can't draft a quarterback year 1 and then it's year 2 say, "Oh, we got a new coach. You go give him up for Kyler Murray." That shit is unfair and it's not right.
Good so far.
Yeah, because Kyler Murray, but I'm just saying, You got a guy in Josh Rosen in San Francisco behind the offensive line. It's not. Don't be surprised if they get Trey Lance in that building and say, "Oh, he greener than what we thought." And now Garoppolo and Rosen going to the training camp, and Rosen beat out Garoppolo. Dog had a good college career, and he wasn't giving shit in Arizona. He wasn't giving shit. So, I mean, it ain't always a quarterback fault, man. It ain't always a quarterback fault.
You're right about that. You
gotta have his tools. You gotta have his tools, right, man.
Got to. The thing that the teams I'm afraid of in that division is the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Man, they can come out on a 5-receiver set and just blow you out. They could play Madden for real out there, man. It could get real, real bad. The question is that defense ready to make that next step?
Oh, I think so.
And Kyler too, because Kyler don't always put the shit where it need to be either. He needs to grow up and mature a little bit as a quarterback as well, and know when to use his legs. And when you are using your legs, sometimes you can use your legs to pass. When Kyler get to running, he running, and I don't blame him. I mean, the kid is lightning in the bottle. Seriously, he really is. But he got to grow up some. But with all those weapons around him, he has no excuse.
Hey, there was a close second. There was 1A, 1B for me. I could have went either way. I like what I seen from Kyler last year. He did get banged up last year. The offensive line was kind of fucked up, and the run game was banged up too. But they signed James Conner, who I'm not a fan of. Chase Edmonds is over there. I like Edmonds. At wide receiver is where it get wicked. That's where it get elite. You got DeAndre Hopkins. Different. You got a player who arguably the best wide receiver in the game. You bring in AJ Green, who hungry. He coming to Arizona. He playing indoors. He ain't in that weak ass Cincinnati.
All he gotta do is stay healthy. All he gotta do is just stay healthy.
And he ain't got a lot of pressure on him this year. He ain't got a lot of pressure on him. He ain't got to be the number one. He got help with Christian Kirk, and they drafted Rondale Moore this year. So they got.
And they still got Fitz.
Well, Fitz, he on the fence. They don't know yet. They don't know.
I think Fitz gonna come back. When you look at that receiving core and you get to be around that young talent, I'm coming back.
But where he gonna play at? He might. Hell no. You know what? You can see Fitz come back and play some tight end because he been blocking and playing in the slot a lot more. You know what I'm saying? So you can see him, do some slot work and be some blocking and get some occasional catches here and there. But they improved their offensive line too. They went out there and got Brian Winters and Kelvin Beachum. They went out there and made some moves. But the biggest piece is J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt gonna be on one side, Chandler Jones on the other. So them boys about to be right there. Marcus Golden made some plays. Jordan Hicks, he had the news earlier, but Zaven Collins, they drafted him this year too. Okay. Byron Murphy, they signed Malcolm Butler. Let's see what they do with Isaiah Simmons year two. Let's see what he do.
It's gonna be this NFL season, and especially that division, bro. It's gonna be a fight. And speaking of the fight, man, we got to transition over to Canelo. We got to talk about Canelo before we wrap this thing up. We got to talk about his last fight, man. It was a dominant performance.
No, wasn't dominant. Wasn't dominant.
Shit, it was dominant to me. Yo, he was tagging my man.
I thought Billy Joe performed well. I thought Billy Joe started jabbing him, and he started controlling the fight. He started winning that fight.
2 rounds at best.
Oh no, Billy Joe was in this shit. Billy Joe was boxing.
He won maybe two rounds at best. I watched the fight twice so far. I'm gonna watch it again now that you made that bold statement.
Watch the jab. Watch him control the fight. And that he started controlling the fight. And Canelo was frustrated. He was missing a lot of punches, a lot of good dodging.
Of course, that's what I predicted to come in. I predicted that it was gonna be odd the first 5 rounds, and it didn't last that long.
I think Canelo
came out the gate stepping on the gas.
Yeah, he was going to the body down. Look at round 3 and 4. About round 3 and 4, that's when Billy Joe started changing the tide, walking him down, controlling the ring, standing in the middle of the ring, making him miss punches, and then picking him off with jabs straight. He even caught him with an uppercut quick. You know what I'm saying? So I like Billy Joe in that fight until he got caught. But we kept seeing him almost get caught. He kept leaning down. And when he get laying down, that's the only thing that really saved Canelo in that fight, man. And that's why I like. I think it
was a dominant performance by Canelo. But I will say this: both of them was probably afraid to fight Boo Boo. He came and we've been talking about Boo Boo the last 2 episodes, episode 2, episode 3. For those people who don't know Boo Boo, you need to go look him up. Me and LA are very high on him. He very awkward boxing, but that's the thing, he can box. He good on defense. I got power. Yeah.
He's been a boogeyman.
Giving people issues.
The boogeyman, 168? He's been a boogeyman over there. Anybody dodging him. Triple G, all of them dodging him. Boo Boo Andrade, a beast, bro. Boo Boo Andrade, a beast. He was at the fight. At the fight with a shirt saying Boo Boo, Canelo and Billy Joe Sanders are both scared to fight Boo Boo. And they actually got into it in the press conference.
They sure did.
And it showed one thing it did show. I think he got under Canelo's skin.
Oh, not only do I think he got under Canelo's skin, bro, I also think that he got a mental advantage as of right now over Canelo. Yes. And that's very important because did you see how calm he was? He kept saying, I just want to talk about the fight. I just want to talk about the fight. Canelo, with his non-English speaking ass, fuck out of here. Fuck. He was super mad. Yeah, super upset.
This has been a guy that he's been dodging. And he said
Boo Boo Daddy was tripping more than he was. The security had to get his dad up out of there. Boo Boo chilling like, I just want to talk about the fight. When can we set it up?
Yeah, they got disrespectful. He got disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? That's somebody pops there, man. You know, get the fuck out of there. You hear them talking shit. So he see his son, you get the fuck. His son a champion too, you know what I'm saying? Undefeated fighter. And all they've been wanting and asking for is an opportunity, not just from Canelo. They've been asking from the Charlos, Triple G.
They've been asking for the top guy.
And he been winning. And the person he said, you fought nobody, man. Well, guess what? Billy Joe Saunders ain't really fight nobody either. I mean, across the pond, you can say he fought some people. But over here, not too many people. You just fought two guys from overseas in your last couple fights that really don't have no recollection over here. And over there, those guys ain't been world champions. So
I told a guy, a homeboy of mine, I think Canelo is the number one pound for pound fighter in the game right now. But I also think Canelo handpick his opponents. And that's what makes me feel like you might be afraid to see somebody like Boo Boo. See, it's cool to say I would knock Floyd out if we met up in our prime, because you know that couldn't happen. It's fictional. So you say that with confidence and bravado. But when it's time for you to sign that dotted line,
is it?
What?
I mean, something telling me we might see a Mayweather Canelo fight.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, I hope we don't.
I think
because Canelo will beat Floyd. First to the party, I'm telling you right now. Floyd, he don't got enough to beat Canelo right now.
Let me tell you
Canelo
something
on top
right now.
Of his shit.
Let me tell you something right now.
Okay,
couple things going Floyd favor. Why you think it's all strategic? Why you think Floyd fighting Logan Paul right now? This is a way to get his name. Right now, he the B side against Logan Paul. He's not even the A side. Logan Paul got all the YouTube followers. This is a way for Floyd to get his name back out there. Or I'll beat this man ass and I'll do it for boxing. Knock this dude out. Nobody's going to believe that he's any good. But look at the conversation before the fight. Oh, Canelo is bringing up Floyd Mayweather's name. And Floyd Mayweather responds. Well, guess who else left? Left the game of boxing for a couple years, was incarcerated, and came back and regained the championship. Muhammad Ali. He did the same shit. Floyd got all his faculties. And one thing he'll have in his advantage, if he was to say, hey, I want to fight him, I think I can do it. I think I'm the greatest. I think I can beat him. Canelo will now have to drain himself to come down to fight Floyd. Floyd goes to beat the YouTube star. He's now the A side again. If he just comes out of retirement and fight Canelo right now, he's the underdog. He's the underdog. But if I get my name out there, I'm Floyd Mayweather. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm TB. I'm this and that. And he gonna knock dog out. Don't be surprised if them boys go ahead and he go out there and he fight Canelo.
It don't even make no sense for Canelo to drain himself from 168 to fall all the way down to 147. It don't even make no sense for you to even fight him. If you want to fight, it's people that's in front of you that you really need to fight. But my thing is this, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I love Floyd to death. My favorite boxer of all time. Yo, Floyd, you need to go sit down, bro, and relax. Chill. You the greatest of all time, my nigga. Like, stop. Because Canelo a hungry champion. Yeah. And you his only loss. He will fuck around and avenge that loss. He still got power at 147. What happened when you get the walking Floyd down? I understand, you know, the shoulder roll. Canelo got way better. You look at a 23-year-old Canelo against Floyd. You look at the guy we got right now. Man, this guy is an elite boxer, bro.
But you go into this and you see
skill
a guy
wise, who better than Canelo right now, bro? Skill wise.
But like I said, you watch his last fight and you watch Canelo against guys that's boxers that can box. He's not gonna stand in front of you and just let you hit him. You know what I'm saying? That's why they keep sitting guys that stand in front of Canelo. If you got a guy that know how to move and know how to use the ring and angles and got good instincts in boxing, well, Canelo all of a sudden looks ordinary and naive. He don't look as well. Same shit that Floyd fought. Floyd separate and said, I wasn't even in my prime when I fought Canelo. Well, for Canelo had to come down here to 154, all the way from 168, 170, something, moving all the way up there to fighting them, to fight me now. And Floyd said, hey, what if I just want to say I want the challenge? Y'all say he the best. I want to come back and reclaim the throne. That'd be fucking nuts.
It'd be crazy, but I want to see Canelo fight somebody else, man. I want to see him fight these young champions.
Who?
No, come on.
But no, I'm saying if you have there's guys there.
David Benavidez. It's names out there. Charlo.
All those guys is there.
Come
but
on,
what
man.
a bigger fight?
Plant right there. He won a unify.
What bigger fight would be? Caleb Plant versus Canelo or Mayweather Alvarez too?
I mean, we all know what the bigger fight gonna be, man. I'm a real boxing fan, bro. I'd rather see something else. We've already seen that. We don't care about what would have happened if y'all would have met in y'all prime.
But more people will be more interested in seeing Canelo at this level fight him, and more people pay to see Mayweather get knocked out and lose.
Well, yeah, I mean, we talking about money. I ain't talking about money. I'm talking about who I want to see in the ring. I want to see the young guys, the new generation. Yeah. Let these guys get some fights, bro. Let Boo Boo fight somebody. Let these young champions prove themselves. I'm tired of seeing these people. Y'all ain't fighting nobody. And then when you do fight somebody, it's the same old people. I don't want to see another Canelo Triple G. Yo, fight somebody young. It's hungry people out here that deserve a shot. Boo Boo deserve a shot. Caleb Plant, he want to unify. Let him come on. Let's fight.
I agree. I think you should fight all of them. I think you should fight Caleb Plants. I think you should fight the Charles. I think you should fight all of them. But if Mayweather come out and say, "Hey, I want the challenge," I love to see.
He gonna take it.
Yeah, and I love to see. And I'm calling it right now. Mayweather by decision.
Cool. I'm going Canelo.
I'm going Mayweather by decision.
It's gonna be the first and last time I ever go against Floyd, but I'm big on that guy, man. He's a superstar, bro. He's the best in boxing right now. And my favorite boxer, not even Canelo. Everybody know Errol Spence been my guy since day one. I'm high on that guy. That kid he gonna go down as one of the greats. Canelo just too much right now.
I think right now. I think Canelo biggest star in the game, but my favorite boxer, like you said, Errol Spence right now too. And I think Errol Spence is probably the best boxer to me. He can bang with them all. You know what I'm saying? And he
can do it all.
Come back from a car accident and come back and get a dub like that. Dominant.
Against Danny Garcia.
Yeah.
Danny Garcia ain't no hoe.
Yeah.
Danny Garcia coming to fight. And I don't care who you are, you better come fight too, because Danny coming to fight. And you get through out of a car and you beat dog.
Yeah, come on, that's man. A good
I told everybody, we said it together. If a man get through out of a car and you can't beat him, shit, you can forget it.
That's for sure. Let's get up out of here, man. Let's close them out, Breeze.
Close them up, man. First to the party. Make sure y'all follow us, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram will be coming soon. Man, we everywhere though. First to the party with the explanation point on Facebook, man. We got an interactive page. If you feel like seeing something on the show, say something, bro.
Say something.
Like, talk to us.
Let us know what topics y'all want us to talk about for next week's show, man. We got the playoffs coming up next week. Them schedules, NFL schedules came out tonight. So y'all can see all them games is coming out. We got the Bears Thanksgiving. And we got San Francisco game 1.
And we telling people early in advance, bro. We got limited spots. Look, the first of the party fantasy league is coming. It's what is this? Our third or fourth year doing this. It's coming, man.
First so if you want to be a part of it, football.
Man. You can hit us up. $50 pot, man. We putting money into it. It might be more if we get more people. So
yeah. So as of right now, we usually have a 10 person league, but we might get more, man. Let us know, man. More.
Or we might do multiple leagues.
We might do a 30-team league.
Never know. It can happen. First to the party. We out.
And we out this boy.